Hello everyone, this is Alan and welcome back to Fire Emblem 7. As in the last episode, this is a post-commentary, but as in, hopefully not the last episode, I hopefully did this right. Yeah, as you noticed the last one, I kind of overwrote the game audio with my commentary, which I don't think is too big of a deal. I mean, you've heard the music a million times, but hopefully this time I created a new track. Hopefully this goes okay. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've had to do any, like, audio recording in Vegas. It's probably been since high school. But, yeah, so right now I'm just going through some things. I'm moving Galt up to open up some doors. Opening up them doors. I know, last time I was worried that my music was too loud. It would cover up my commentary, but the music wasn't even there. But, okay. Just moving along. Lynn is doing her thing. I'm not really moving Hector, because I think he's level 20, so can't really use him. And because it's snowing, you can't move very far. Even winged creatures, it's pretty horrendous snow. Although it just looks like flurries, right? I don't think flurries are gonna stop a wyvern rider or really anybody, right? I mean, it doesn't seem bad. But inside buildings, you don't suffer any penalties for weather because obviously it's a shelter. It's getting a little crib with Rebecca. Destroying faces. And you get a door key, which would have been nice beforehand. But, yeah, sending it back to the Merlinus. Another crit! Yeah, I'm using up those Killer Lance charges. Doing it good. I don't know what I'm checking right now. I'm checking to see who has door keys. I think. Dorcas. I've been pleasantly surprised with Dorcas' playthrough. He normally doesn't turn out that good for me. Another door key. Oh, I think I was checking to see who has an open inventory spot. If he's got a, if he had a key. And right now I'm like, why didn't I move like Canis over and then dance with Ninian? Like, what am I thinking? So I'm probably stabbed myself in the face right now. With like a fork or something. Going blind. And the previous part is rendering. With the no game audio. I put Rebecca there because I figure she's impossible to hit. She's actually like the best tank I have right now because her luck is so high, her speed, everything is so high that you can't touch her. She could probably tank bosses, actually. That's how impossible to hit she is. Getting Dorcas more experience. Oh, a 6% chance to hit? Nothing. And you just killed yourself, man. You dead. Oh my god, that level up! It's so good! Who am I gonna have get in there? Oh, Oh, Legault could actually kill him. Wow. Some rare Legault experience. That's good. Yeah, it doesn't help that he had a poison axe, which is incredibly inaccurate. So I'm trying to get Heath a kill here. And I realize that the Nomad is too fast for Heath to double up. So I'm like, what am I going to do? I'll get Dorcas in there with his bow. And now I'm thinking, why didn't I do this the opposite way? So that Heath could have got the experience for killing him. Yeah, it was not too bright by me. I messed up a bit. Messed up just a tad. I was just switching my equipped weapon. Moving up with Hector, Priscilla. Gotta get that 1 HP mended. Or physicked. And I was like, wait, who does she have a support? Or who does Louis, not Luis, who does Priscilla have her support with? Oh, not Luis. Priscilla. Oh god, I got all those names mixed up. He's like, yeah, you're part of House Cornwall, aren't you? He's like, yep, I served House Cornwall. Is he a fine man? I believe at this point he's hell-bent on revenge. And of course you talk about the guy and then he gets action right away. Very cinematic of the game. But yeah. Not much going on. This level's kinda straightforward. You just have to kill everything. There's a lot of battle. And a slam! Raven is a monster. I love that animation. Short spear, ah. That actually hurts. Ah, reinforcements. X Reaver. Now let's go to kill. Oh, another crit! Oh my god, Heath is a monster. Oh, how many crits in a row? Well, you didn't get a crit on the Nomad. But I think that's like 3 of his last 4 hits have been crits. Going back to the last part. Wow. Who should I move up and dance? Let's dance with Lucius. Lucius Malfoy. I don't care what those Brits say. It's not Lucius. It's terrible. That is terrible, Shaq. I'm gonna have Lynn get in there with their Manicaddy, trying to get a crit, and I get it! Oh, that's such a cool animation. That's like the best animation ever. Okay, we'll get a short spear, that's nice. Lucius getting in. 1-shot kill against Pegasus Knight. But the Pegasus Knights actually are okay in this game, it's just mine turned out like trash. I really wanted to use Florina, but she had like 8 strength. She was like level 13, like, that's a lost cause. And then we got Fiora, the same thing. I trained her up to like level 18, and she was still terrible. She had like 10 strength. So it was a sign from the game. Oh, and I get to use Eclipse, which halves your opponent's health, which makes it really good against bosses if you can get a hit. It makes it really good. So it kind of disregards their resistance, because it always has half HP. Kind of like Luna, which also ignores the enemy's magic resistance. Oh, do I really want to get Raven more experience? It's like, hell yeah! Huh. I'm gonna try a little something. Oh. I'm gonna lower the game audio a little bit. Hopefully it turns out okay. Yeah, I'm starting to learn how to use Vegas, I guess. But okay, just moving along. And not really too much to think about here. Just move forward. It's like, oh, who has a door key? You know, like... Oh, yeah, and do the whole move and dance strat. Trademarked it. Open up that door. Oh, there's a couple chests. I'm trying to see who has chest keys. Oh, okay, that's Heath. But he's kind of far away already, so I think I'll just have Legault open up those chests and just move Heath on up. Dorcas getting in a one-shot kill. Okay. Doing some moving. I don't want to move Priscilla up there because then she'll be in danger. Right now I'm like, oh, I'm kind of put myself in a pickle. I don't want them to get 3 attacks on Lucius because Lucius does not have a high defense. So well, let's just have Raven plug up the hole. Do a quick survey. And then at this point I noticed, oh, there's a chest way up there. They're just keeping Dart back. Steel Lance. Doesn't this AI realize that at this point Raven breaks the weapon triangle? It doesn't matter who he's fighting against. He's going to dominate you. Oh no, it's a paladin. But I win the coin flip. And again, Raven just destroys the weapon triangle. And if I gave him a hand axe, he'd dominate that too. Oh, look at that level up. Holy crap. It's like, yeah, I don't need the Lance Reaver because as I just demonstrated, the triangle means nothing to me anymore. So Lance Reaver, you're out of there. Sorry. I mean, I don't think he'll need the door key in this chapter, but I don't want the Lance Reaver taking up space. Ah, you moved out, Archer. It's a big mistake. Or Sniper, because he's promoted. Damn it. Raven's just hanging tough. And our favorite meteorologist, Nils, comes in. The forecast. White gem, you can sell that for like 10 G's, I think. Killer Lance. I probably could have killed it without the Killer Lance. This is probably a blunder on my part. Use like the iron or steel or whatever else I had. But I get a level. Oh, 18, so close. Oh, bad level up. Like, resistance isn't bad because he is so low on resistance. I mean, on the other hand, 4 isn't much better than 3, so you look at it that way as well. Yeah, use up that physic on Raven. Oh, what a level up! Oh, level 20! Level 20! With an awesome level up too. This is the first time that I'm going to be able to promote Priscilla when she's at level 20. In the past, I wouldn't really use up any of her healing charges. And I just let her, like, at like level 10 near the end of the game, because that's what she would probably be about. You know, healing only when people need it. So I'd promote her then, and she'd, like, you know, suck. But this time, I let her get to 20. I did most of that grinding during the arena grinding that I did off screen. Making sure to heal every wound. Weapon level. And honestly, you always want to use either the mend or the physic. You don't really want to use the heal staff at all because it doesn't give you a lot of experience. It gives you like half the experience of the physic. So yeah, that's not fun. Yeah, it'll get the job done just as well, but you want to get experience. It's kind of a curious enemy formation, just to have 4 archers bunched up together. I don't know, they probably should have put like a melee unit or 2 to protect them a bit. Dorcas! He's a madman. Yeah, this whole episode has definitely taught me a lot. Main thing, whenever there's an update to OBS, update, because it'll screw you over. And number 2, once you're done rendering, check the file, you dumbass. That's what happens, man, when you get lazy. You get sloppy. Oh, and all throughout this episode, I was concerned because I seemed to remember that there'd be a reinforcement coming in that I could recruit. And I didn't remember which one that it was because it could be one of 2 people, depending on how the mission goes, how the previous mission goes. So I'm like, is it on the left or the right? And I'm kind of struggling the entire part, like, I don't know, which way should I go? And coming up, I make the wrong decision, but it's not a killer. Lucius! I guess he does okay against melee, so he'd do okay against bows. He must have decent luck. And his speed's out. Look at that, 0% chance to hit. 0. Because he's using a heavy weapon and a hammer, it's a 0. Meanwhile, Saiyans getting hit with coin flip after coin flip. Dorcas dodges it. Yeah, this chapter is really easy. And then again, most of them are easy at this point because my party is so good. You know, like they're over leveled. And this is normal mode, may I remind you. So it's going to be easier. The enemy stats aren't very good. Whereas in hard mode, it'd be some units would probably be better than mine. Oh, I have a lot of recording I have to do this week. Because I'm not going to be able to record much the following week at all, so... Huh. I'd like to finish off Fire Emblem 7 shortly, so I can start thinking about 6, if I'm even going to do that. I've had some second thoughts, but we'll see. Dorcas with a one-shot. Dorcas is the man. Yeah, what should I? It doesn't really matter what I use, because Rebecca's so good that anything is gonna kill him, and I'm not really concerned about charges with her because honestly, any weapon she has, she's gonna dominate. And plus, she has a full Brave bow to fall back on. I've got, I think, one of each Brave weapon, maybe 2 in the case of swords. So yeah. I'm sitting good for the end of the game. I should have took that Eclipse away from Canis, because that's annoying. Oh, adds an extra menu item. Oh my god, I'll dance with Priscilla. Why not? Why not? I think it's because I forgot to promote. Yeah, use that Earth Steel up on her. Oh man. She is now a Valkyrie. 2 defense. Her resistance is up, her magic's up, her skill went up. Good promote. Priscilla turned out very good. Right now, I'm choosing anything I want to do. I can't reach those Pegasus with Lucius because of the snow. Now I'm just... Oh, I think I'm ending the episode. Well, next time on Fire Emblem, stuff happens.